What's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands on sports, hip hop and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. So let's jump right into it. And you know what's going on. That's Super Bowl 43 in Tampa Bay, February 1st. Now, two teams that are in it is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, Pittsburgh is a 7-point favorite in this game. And this will be the first Super Bowl for the Arizona Cardinals and the second Super Bowl for Pittsburgh in the last 4 seasons. And they're going for championship number 6, which will put them at number 1 with all the NFL teams from Dallas to San Francisco. So this is going to be a very intense matchup with a lot on the line. One of the big questions is about receivers on both teams. For Pittsburgh, there's Hines Ward, who went out last week's game in the conference championship with a twisted knee. Now, the reports are saying that he will play on February 1st, but we just have to sit back and wait and see how that goes down. And also on the Cardinals, one of the best receivers in the league, Anquan Bolden, who pulled his hamstring. And then in the conference championship game, the coach didn't feel he was playing up to his potential, so pulled him. And then it was a big time argument on the sideline. I'm sure all of us saw it. So it's going to be interesting to see if Bolden can bounce back and if Hines will have an impact on the game. Another thing I like to bring up is about the coaches. Coach Ken Whisenhunt and Coach Russ Grimm were both coaches of the Pittsburgh Steelers when they went to the Super Bowl under B.U.K.A. But when Cowher retired, they were snubbed and they hired Mike Tomlin, one of the youngest coaches in the league at that time. And Whisenhunt and Grimm both went to Arizona, and now they're playing Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. Now, I have a feeling there's a lot of bad blood because they did feel like they were snubbed, and you got to wonder, does Whisenhunt remember some of the plays that LeBeau called, and does Dick LeBeau, the defense coordinator of the Steelers, remember some of the plays that Whisenhunt called? This is going to be a very tricky situation right here, and I wonder if this will come into play in the Super Bowl. Lastly, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the 2-week period from now until when the Super Bowl jumps off, because there's always something that happens, whether it's the players acting up or the media. So just sit back, relax, enjoy these 2 weeks, and February 1st, the Super Bowl is going down. Now, you know how I do it on Sands on Sports. I like to have the interesting, hot, not just hip-hop, but interesting guests. And this week I got my man Dave Williams from the north side of Pittsburgh, Barber of the Stars. He cuts everybody's hair from Bettis to Coach Tomlin, everybody that you see with the Beijing black thing. That's my man Dave Williams putting it down. So yo, this is Jay Sands on Sports, and we'll be back. Peace. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands on Sports. You know how we do it. I'm at Dave's Barbershop on the north side of Pittsburgh, where we have Dave Williams, Barber of the Stars. Now, I can say a lot of things about what this brother does, man, but I'm going to let the pictures on the wall speak for itself to see some of his clientele and how he gets down, man. This is Jay Sands on Sports.
Paid for my medical, right? So what they used to do? They would mail me the check. They wouldn't send it to the hospital.
Everything in your bathroom.
You got to get the check and then turn it over to them. And they got to accept it. Mine sat on the table for 5
Got Deuce Staley.
I had a week to cash it and didn't even know what it was. I thought it was just a
Now we do it here at Days. Of course he cutting Willie Parker. He got Willie Parker up in here. You already know it. Now we do it. He with the Dolphins, but we still got love. You know how we do it. Joey Porter all day. Yeah, man. Yeah, Northside Pittsburgh's doing this big time, man. Okay. Who's this? Okay, you know what this is, baby. This is the lead of the team right here, man, holding us down, Coach Tomlin. All right. Then we got Northside Zone, LeVar Arrington bringing it right there. And then last but not least, man, Jerome Bettis, man. That's right. So when you're watching NBC, you know what I'm saying, you see Jerome Bettis on TV, he got a Dave cut, man.
I can't get Social Security because I ain't working. You gotta do more work.
What's up, y'all? It's Jay Sands on Sports. I have a special guest, my man Bruce Williams. Basically knows everything about Pittsburgh history, especially a lot of sports in the 70s. As we were talking about earlier, Bruce, break down the all-black lineup from the Pittsburgh Pirates in 71 when they won the World Series.
All-black lineup for the Pirates in 71 was Doc Ellis pitching, Manny Sanguineous catching. Willie Stars on first, Dave Cash on second, Jackie Hernandez on short, Jose Begon on third. Left field was Rennie Stidham, center field Oliver, and right field none other than late great Burl Clemens. Right. There it is, first black.
No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, Pittsburgh has a very, very rich history when it it comes to sports. You know, like when I was growing up, you know, the Steelers were good, but we grew up following baseball, and it's a shame that kids today don't follow baseball like we did when we were growing up in Pittsburgh. Definitely, yo. But yo, this is Jay Sands, Bruce Williams. We got Daddy's Barbershop, and this is Sands on Sports. Peace. Back to the lab. Big up to Dave Williams and Bruce Williams. They're my brothers right there, man. Straight from north side of Pittsburgh. Had to give y'all a little bit of home sweet home since we're going to the Super Bowl, man. But what also I want to do is go into my man Franchise. I don't know if you saw Sands on Sports number 12 when I was with Paradise from X-Clan, but we talked about Franchise and how he works with kids trying to get them academia through athletics. So kids that don't have the opportunity and the outlets to go to college, we're trying to broaden their horizon and make it possible for them to take that next step. Also, I want to give a shout out to the brothers down here in Baltimore with FMK. They're doing the same thing, and I'm sure a lot of programs and a lot of brothers across the country are doing it like that. So yo, this is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, and we'll be back. Peace. Yo, what's up? This is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports. I got my man Franchise right here, man. As we were talking about earlier about the sports and education, trying to get these young bucks into school, man, and even further with the sports. He's going to break down the program that he's involved with right now, man. Also, he's going to break down his athletic career, because this brother right here was getting down as well in the sports.
Well, basically, man, I always was into sports my whole life, man. I felt like, you know, sports to me was an outlet, you know, to get a lot of pressure off. A lot of stuff, you know, we see growing up in the hood or whatever affects us in different ways. So, you know, we got to get rid of it in certain ways. So I always found that outlet to be athletics. And then, you know, I think like sports too was able to teach me a lot of discipline that I didn't have, you know, prior to growing up, you know, without my dad and whatnot around. So from that aspect, going through high school, you know, I did a little football period, man.
That's right.
So,
Okay. Did you play with Rod?
Yeah, Rod, that's my man. Rod was
big up to Rod Rutherford. No doubt. What's up, big
doubt. Period 99. Rod will tell you. Rod was the offensive captain. I was a defensive captain. Man, that's my man like that.
No doubt.
Hopefully, I'm trying to get in touch with him anyway. So hopefully that come through. But yeah, basically, man, we're just gonna try to build with them from a younger age. Deal with them at a transitional time in their life. Catch them in the youth leagues and whatnot, kind of build a support base around them, deal with them, academics, athletics, kind of the holistic type thing. That's that type of approach. So it's going to be pretty nice, man, so look out for it.
No doubt, man. Sports, edutainment at the same time, baby. It's Jay Sands' Franchise, Sands on Sports. We back to the lab, baby. Peace. Big up to my man Franchise. You know how we do it here on Sands on Sports. We love the kids, especially when it comes to sports and academics in the mix of them. So keep that moving, fam, and we'll definitely check up to see how your progress is going. But yo, I want to go on to who's hot, and this one right here is not up for debate. I'm talking about the Hawaiian-born former U.S. Senator of Illinois and now the 44th President of the United States. That's right, y'all, Barack Obama. No one has had a run like our president since the Bruins of UCLA when John Wooden coached them. Victory after victory in his presidential campaign, and not only is he an avid sports fan, but also a product of the hip-hop culture in the movement. You can just tell by the way the brother speaks. So anyway, President Obama, you're hot, brother. We're about to get out of here, but I'm going to focus on one topic, and that's about being number one. And when it comes to college basketball, being number one means nothing. So far, we have had 3 number ones in college basketball. North Carolina, who lost to Wake Forest, University of Pittsburgh, who lost to Louisville, and also Wake Forest, who just lost to V-Tech this week. So basically, the good thing about it, unlike college football, is you can lose early in college basketball and still have a chance at the end of the season in March. Why? Because they have a playoff. Yo, this is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, and we out of here.